Growing in containers is a great way to expand your growing area whether you have ground to grow in or not. As we get later on in the season, we get to reap the rewards that we have planted in early spring. This is one of our eggplants, one of the black beauties. Now this is in a root maker, and the nice thing about this, well, one of the things we've been doing is we put it in a reservoir to where it can have adequate moisture throughout the day and when it needs it. We've got several small, well, we've got two small Black Beauty eggplants here, and then we have one that is large enough that we want to harvest. Now, with eggplants, you can get them as big and let them grow as big as you want to. We choose not to do that for a variety of reasons, and one being as they get bigger and bigger and bigger, they can get tougher in taste and a little more chewier. So we're going to harvest the largest one here. But one of the things before we harvest, I do want to do some maintenance on this plant. And all I'm going to be doing here is trimming some of these leaves that are touching the soil just to get more air circulation at the bottom of the plant. Now we do have several more blooms on this plant, so this plant will grow and produce all the way up until frost. The stem is very thick, which is a good sign of a healthy plant, and leaves that are discoloring, I'm going to go ahead and cut off just to get rid of. Because one of the things that happens on a plant is a plant senses injury or disease. So what it will do is begin to put energy into trying to correct that problem. By just cutting the leaf off, it will put the energy in the rest of the plant instead of trying to heal the bad leaf. And let's see, is this one? That one's okay. All right, so one thing here when it comes to eggplants, we do want to cut the eggplant off because it has a thick stem. If you start trying to pull it, you're going to end up snapping it, ripping part of the plant off, or damaging the actual eggplant itself. So that is a very pretty palm-sized Black Beauty eggplant. So you can grow eggplants in a container just as you would in the ground. Growing in containers is a great way to expand your growing area, whether you have ground to grow in or not.
For more information, please visit thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com.